I'm going to go into my new foundation, and I really like this because it's meant for dry skin, and so it has SPF and reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and it hydrates your skin at the same time, and it looks natural. So I really like it, and my color is Sunny Beige. And I like to apply this with my hands, and I believe this foundation was made to be applied with your hands. So I'm gonna dab a couple of dots here and there. Okay, now I'm going to let my foundation sit for a while, and then I'm going to go back and conceal towards the end. Right now I'm going to jump straight into the shadows. I'm going to take a Sonia Kashuk small eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to wet it because I'm going to be using a pigment. The pigment I'm going to be using is by MAC, and it's called Gold Mode. I usually like to work with pigments wet, but you can also put like a gold pencil and then just pat the pigment over that, and that'll work fine as well. So now I filled in my eyebrows with this color, and it's Brun or Brune, I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it. It's by MAC. And now I'm going to take a highlight under my brow, and I'm going to take it with a 239. And if you have Brulee by MAC and you're sort of my color, you can use that one. Or this one by The Body Shop, and someone gave this to me, and it's number 13, and this one works really good for me as a highlight as well. It's an ivory color. If you're darker, then just use your powder or any color that sort of goes good with you. That's about 1 or 2 shades lighter, so that it can make your eyebrows pop. So this works good with me, but it might be a little too ashy for someone that's a lot darker. But you can use your powder or just something a couple of shades lighter than your skin. I'm going to take my 224, and not picking any shadow up, just my 224 alone. And just go around the edges, blending the soft brown with the number 13 by The Body Shop. I'm going to take this brush with the same eyeshadow. And this is a Sonia Kashuk blending brush, and I really like it to just place it in here and wiggle it and dab upwards. So I just wiggle it and just flick away. And that really opens up my eyes. Sort of gives them like a nice separation. And next what we're going to do is we're going to take a pencil by MAC, and the color is Teddy, and it's just like a bronzy color. It's a brown color, but it has red like a red tint to it, a red shimmery tint to it. And you're not going to be able to see that, but it's not a matte brown pencil. It has a little bit of a red shine to it. So I'm going to take this pencil, and I'm going to run it close to my lash line. So I just did that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my angle brush and I'm just going to run this over this inner corner because I just want to smooth it out and perfect it a little. So this pencil is going to act as my liner and it's also going to act as my smoking out color. I'm going to use this as a base to smoke it out in the outer corner. So taking what I have in my outer corner, I'm going to work it into this V. So I'm sort of giving the eye a little more depth. And once I have my color in here, that's going to be a nice tacky base for my shadow. And the one I'm going to use is Antiqued. And this is Antiqued right here. It's a nice brown with a red tint. Very similar to the pencil, but this is a little more red. And it's the most gorgeous color. So I'm going to take this, and this will help set our pencil so it doesn't move. I'm lightly going to take this on the bottom as well. And then I'm going to take my blending brush and just blend around it so that we can diffuse the color. So I already added mascara. The one I used was the Revlon Grow Luscious mascara, and I'm loving this mascara. And next thing I'm going to apply a bronzer. Now I'm going to use a different brush for this. This time I usually use, I think it's the 138, but I'm going to use this angled one because instead of contouring with it, I'm going to use it as a bronzer should be used. And which is on all the high points of the face, which is where the sun would naturally hit. And this really warms up your skin. So I'm going to use it on the tops of my cheeks. A blush, and the one I'm going to use is by Flirt Cosmetics. You can find this at Kohl's, and the color is 03 Heartthrob, and it's exactly like Orgasm by NARS. So I'm going to use this with the same brush. And if you're not familiar with Orgasm by NARS, it's just like a pink blush with gold shimmer. And once again, taking the other brush, which I applied powder, and blend this out. And on the lips, I'm going to do something pink. I'm going to do a little bit of Nicki by Nicki Minaj. And then I'm going to blot it off. And this is a really bright color and it looks really pretty, but I want to use it only as a stain for the rest of the day. I don't want to be touching it up. I don't want to use lip liner, so I just want to use it as a stain. And the lip gloss is Yummy Berry by Victoria's Secret, and I hate that these are so sticky, but it's a nice sheer red, so it won't take away from the color. Lastly, now that I've stopped messing with my eyes, I'm going to add Teddy inside the waterline as well. You can also go ahead and add false lashes. I'm not going to because I'm going to be going out and it's just a day look for me. But this is the finished look. I really hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys next time.